had it rough, I had it tough. People told me it wasn't enough. I may have looked like I had it all. That wasn't the case though, not at all. Pain on a pretty face, smile the pain away, and tell them I'm happy and content. Most of the time they fell for real. But take a look at me now.
And I used to sing all the time. I used to plug in, I had like a little karaoke machine at home. And I used to plug my microphone in and play backing tracks off YouTube and just pretend I was Beyonce and sing and put on like live performances in my living room. All my life leading up to about 15 years old, I wanted to be a singer or a dancer or an actress. But then I got to 15, and because in school a lot of people were like, oh Sasha, you can't sing, or there was always somebody that was better. And it's like, I think people knew that I was quite confident. Even though I was confident in front of people, to myself I wasn't as confident. So people thought I was quite confident, and I don't think people liked that. So they used to have no issue in telling me that I wasn't the best singer in the school, or I wasn't as good as dancer as somebody else. So I was just like, you know what, I give up. And I stopped singing properly when I was 15 and decided I didn't want to be a singer, I wanted to be a lawyer instead. So I just started studying and focusing on studying. I used to do 1 or 2 performances in school, but even then I wasn't as confident as I used to be, so I didn't sing as much as I used to, or I wouldn't go and audition for certain roles because I didn't think I was good enough. Or they had school competitions, like they had like a school's X Factor or a school's Britain's Got Talent, and I just never used to do it because I knew there would just be comments. I think there was still a desire to sing and still a desire to be a performer, but I really just, I didn't want to hear the negative comments, I didn't want to hear the negative feedback, and I felt like people were being negative just to be negative. I felt like people weren't trying to help me at all, they just didn't want to see me sing, or they just didn't want to see me successful. So I just thought, I just can't be bothered to deal with the haters, I'm just going to leave it alone.
Don't ever let them beat you down, just stand tall with your head up proud. Hashtag haters on Instagram, frown. What you said, what you said, what you said now. Don't ever let them beat you down, just stand tall with your head up proud. Hashtag haters on Instagram, frown. What you said, what you said, what you
I feel like I wish I had somebody to tell me this when I was 15, but I felt like it was something I had to go through anyway. But there will always be somebody either online or to your face, especially more online now because people know that they can say it and get away with it. So there will always be somebody who won't like your stuff, but for every one person who doesn't like it, there's 5 people who do like it. So I kind of thought, I have to get over it. I realised when I was 19 and I sung, somebody asked me to sing an event and I sang, I was like, do you know what? This is what I want to do. Like, I loved the feeling, and it was like an inspiring kind of song. I loved the comments in terms of not just based on my singing, but how I made people feel. And I feel like for me, singing is not just about singing, it's about changing someone's life in the process. So I know as long as I'm changing somebody's life, I don't actually care what people say. You hear it all the time, and you hear it in cliches, and people say, oh, just don't worry about everyone else, just do what you want to do, think about yourself. But I feel like everyone receives information differently, and everyone was saying the same thing, but no one was saying it the way that I understood it. So I feel like everyone will learn this in their own time. They just need to hear it from the right source. And that is another reason why I started writing inspiring music and singing inspiring songs, because these songs will get into your brain and you don't even realise you're singing these things, and you start to be positive and you don't know why you're positive, you just are, because it's in the back of your head. You're singing like it's going to be alright, it doesn't matter, don't worry, life's good. So that's kind of why I want to keep my songs sort of in that vein, in that field, because I just want people to be happy everywhere.
Sacha T. It's a new era for me. I'm looking at life so differently. I cut out the past, it's holding me. I climb to the top, I got a view to see. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. You can come along if your mind is connected to mine. Leave the negativity behind. No matter what you do, be willing to climb. It's gonna be okay. You just got to do you, and everything will be alright.
I definitely believe everything in my life has led up to this point, and if I can take my journey to help somebody else's journey or help 10 different people's journey, or even one person, that's fine with me. I don't mind how many, just somebody, yeah. I can't write something that I haven't been through, or I can't write something that I don't relate to. I just wouldn't be able to sing it. It wouldn't come across as well as it would if I write something I can connect to. I've tried writing songs. I haven't really tried writing songs actually that don't make sense to me. It just doesn't happen. Like, even if I do start off writing a song that doesn't relate to me or for something else, it always goes back to not just about my life per se, but a way that I can inspire somebody, or something that I can understand or at least a little bit relate to, or somebody that something that somebody's told me that they've been through in a way that I've helped. If I've helped them in a certain way, I can explain it a bit through my song or just real life. I feel like you have to experience both. You can't tell people to be happy if you've never been happy, or you can't convince somebody to come out of their sadness if you've never been sad. I feel like I am able to explain myself well and sing certain things in my songs that other people couldn't, because they've not been through what I've been through. So I definitely feel like I've been inspired by some of the pain, but I don't like to write about that. I like to write about the pain that I've been through, but how I grew from it, or how you can grow from it, or how we can all learn from the negative things in our life and not just sit in the dark tunnel. Oh my gosh, guys, so guess what? On the 26th of August, you can come and see me live. The date and the location. The date is on the 26th of August. The location, you've got to follow me on Instagram and on Facebook and on Twitter to find all that out. So if you go to Sacha Official on Instagram, or go to my Facebook, facebook.com/Sacha Official, you find out all the information. But Eric Ho is going to be rapping. I feel like we all need to see this. I'm going to be singing some of the songs off my album, which you can get on iTunes, by the way, Sacha T, New Era. iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, you can get it everywhere. But come and see me live. We're going to have some fun. We're going to play some games, sing some songs, do some dancing. It should be really cool. I can't wait to see you guys.
People look at me and think I'm alright. Then they ask me how I made it, had to put up a fight. But then they look at me confused, there's no scars inside. Cause I pop this chest up and begin to reply.